The winds that beat on New England's coasts are harsh winds. The North Atlantic is a grim body of water. The North Atlantic is serious. Remember that word, please. It's important in my story. Serious. Gay men, flippant men, careless men. No. These are not the men for the North Atlantic. Nor kindly men either. To face that sea in a little ship, men must be serious too. Stern, unyielding. You cannot yield. If you yield, you drown. Ah, but once that sea is mastered, you say, once the ship rides at anchor in a safe bay, the arms of the land reaching out to embrace the ship like a gentle mother, then, pardon me, you're wrong. New England was no gentle mother. New England was forest, and the forest had to be cleared away. And the men who lived in that forest, they had to be cleared away too. Cleared away. Killed. Removed like the trees and the rock. My ancestors were serious men. They had to be.
Colonel Pynchon.
Yes?
The men are ready with the torches.
Oh, Pynchon, we've just been through a day of slaughter. These Indians have been crushed for good. 173 of their warriors are dead. We have slaughtered the Indian with a great slaughter as Joshua smote the kings of the Amorites. Ought we not leave the village for the women and the children?
What women? What children?
Why, the Indian women over there with their children.
Burn the village.
What?
So be it, Colonel.
But where then will the women and children go?
They will be slain, brother. Even as the Lord commanded Joshua to slay those of the Canaanites.
Blood, Pynchon, blood. Remember the mark of Cain.
You are not serious, brother. You trifle with the holy word. We have not come to this new world to have the Lord's chosen stamped out beneath barbarian feet. You there, do your duty.
My Lord. My God.
Serious men. Serious men. And one of the most serious, this same Colonel Pynchon, a pillar of the colony of Massachusetts Bay, a pillar of the colony and a flourishing tree. He prospered under the Lord and his own iron will, and he decided to build a house fit for his dignity and strength.
You there, what's your name?
My name's not a great name, your worship, but it's known to my neighbors, even my great neighbors.
Keep a civil tongue.
You have business with me, Colonel Pynchon?
Who gave you leave to build your hut on my property?
This is my property, Colonel, as the deed will show. Your property ends at the woodline yonder, and there's enough of it to satisfy any man.
Matthew Mole, I order you off my property.
Ah, so you knew my name, Colonel.
I know more about you than your name, Mole. I know you for an ungodly rascal.
Uncivil words, Colonel.
Come sermon day next, Mole. I want you off this property. I am going to build my house here. The boundaries marked on my deed are clear. And besides, we know of your dealings with black magic and witches.
Threats, Colonel. For shame.
Come sermon day, you hear? Come sermon day.
Blood. Blood. You can hear the blood in his throat.
Sermon day came and went. But Matthew Moore, a serious man too, stayed on his few acres, defying the great Colonel Pynchon. His hut marked the great house Colonel Pynchon nourished in his dreams. The great house might have remained a dream if madness had not suddenly swept over the serious people from whom I spring. A serious madness. Yes, a bloody madness.
Witness, face the worshipful judges. Do you swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, and please, your worship.
Look upon their worships
Mistress Townley, eh? Townley?
Yes, Your Worship.
Come, Mistress Townley. What is it you know about Matthew Mall?
He communes, Your Worship. He communes.
What do you take that word to mean?
Oh, Your Worship, right by his hut, there is the spring. Mall Spring, we call it. And the nights when there's no moon. Oh, Your Worship, you can see him, plain as day, kneeling before this spring, with his head bent over it. Oh, Your Worship, I am an honest woman. Mr. Bentwood can tell you if I do not pay my tithe.
This Mall, you say, on moonless nights kneels before this spring, bending his head over it?
And the demons, sir. The demons that do dwell in that spring. As everybody in the lane knows, their faces come to the top of the spring.
On moonless nights, you say?
And when he's finished with the demons in the spring, his eye gets the power that curses. The evil eye.
Evil eye. Evil eye. In any case, this Mall looked upon your baby, as Mr. Bentwood testified here.
Aye, Your Worship. He looked upon my baby on the grass, and the creature stiffened like a board. And as I cried the word sin, he was cast, my baby was, by the eye of Mall's head.
Silence! Clerk, write out a warrant for the body of this Mall to be brought before this worshipful court as sennight this day for question touching a suspicion of witchcraft. Do my brothers concur?
Aye.
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 You laugh, do you? What nonsense is this, do you say? Buffoonery. Oh, listener, did I not tell you my ancestors were serious men? Laugh? Oh, you're very wrong to laugh. For they brought Maul, whose hut was on the property good, serious Colonel Pynchon claimed as his own. They brought Matthew Maul before the worshipful court. Oh, yes. And he was tried. And Colonel Pynchon was a witness. And what do you think the colonel testified? Why, that Matthew Maul had cast an evil eye on him. Are you still laughing? But listener, this man was condemned for witchcraft.
Colonel, your soldiers must keep these people back from the gallows.
You do your duty, master. I'll do mine. Are you ready?
Aye. Mount with the prisoner.
Woman, take that child away. He all. I, Colonel Henry Pynchon, by order of the most high and worshipful court of this Commonwealth, do proceed to execute justice upon the body and person of Matthew Maul as provided by law. The most high and worshipful court, having found the said Maul guilty under the law pertaining to witchcraft, on the 12th day of September last, the year of our Lord being the 1691st, he shall, under the law, suffer death of the body by hanging upon the scaffold, and may divine providence have judgment upon his eternal soul. Maul, you are about to die. Have you anything to say before the halter be put about your neck?
I, Colonel Pynchon, I have this to say. God hath given thee blood to drink.
Executioner, I command thee, do your duty under the law.
Do you still laugh? Listen. That quill pen you hear is the pen of the clerk of the most high and worshipful court. He is registering a deed for Colonel Pynchon, a property deed. Listener, it is the deed to the land on which the hut of the late Matthew Maule stood. Listen, hammer, 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 saw, saw, saw. Great bustle, great excitement, and running back and forth. They are building the house of the Seven Gables. It is Colonel Pynchon's dream come true. And the beams and the studs and joists and floor planks are rising on the land where Matthew Maule lived. They even say some of the planks from the gallows on which Maule's body swung are being hammered here. You think this strange? Then listen further. For Colonel Pynchon stands watching the workmen as they work, proudly watching his great house of Seven Gables rise.
You there, Maule.
Aye, Colonel.
The work goes quickly, eh?
Aye, Colonel. We'll have the sundial hammered into place beneath the great gable before the first green shows on the trees.
I am pleased, Maule.
Thank you, Colonel.
I would not have the townsfolk think I am an unjust man, Maule. I want no bad blood twixt thee and me. The sins of the fathers need not be visited on their sons. And that is why I chose you among all the carpenters to build me my house on my rightful property. What your father was, the law has judged. That is finished.
Aye, Colonel.
I will have you come and drink a toast on the day I ask my friends to celebrate the opening of my new home.
Thank you, Colonel.
It must be a house that will live for hundreds of years, Maule, like the fine houses of the old country. And it will be remembered that the carpenter who built it was called by the name of Maule.
Aye.
Aye. You've never met my son here, Maule.
No, your worship.
I want you to shake hands with him.
How do you do, my good man? How do you do, sir?
Aye. Well. Well, Maule. Be off to your work. I'm impatient for the day when the weather vane rides atop my highest gable.
My respect to both, your worship.
Aye. We live in a new world, my son. You must learn its ways. The lower classes must respect their betters, of course, but every now and then we must be friendly.
I did not mind shaking hands with him, Father.
You may be friendly without being familiar.
I confess I prefer the old ways.
Son, you may yet live to hear yourself called Baron Pynchon.
Here in Massachusetts, Father?
Let me tell you a secret. Ere this house is finished, I will receive from His Majesty the grant of 40,000 acres of Maine land, bigger than a dukedom of the old country.
40,000?
Aye. A wilderness now, perhaps, but sure was not this a wilderness 80 years ago? That land is my gift to you, son. My Maker will call me ere it will be more than forest and wilderness. But by the time your son is your age now, His Majesty may grant titles to landowners here in the colonies. And it is well within a reasonable man's hope that you or your son will be right honorables.
There is a deed, Father, to this main land?
Not yet. But the day our home is opened, I hope to be able to show it to you on parchment seal.
Aye.
Aye.
And then the day came when the great house of the Seven Gables stood finished. A proud house, fit for a Pynchon. Before the first green showed on the trees, the high iron weather vane was set atop the tallest gable, and the sun began to throw its calculating shadow on the dial fixed in the plastered wall. That shadow still moves around and around the dial of the house of the Seven Gables. Listen to the townfolk, the gentlefolk and the commoners as they gather for the celebration of the opening of Colonel Pynchon's new home.
Mother, is it true? Will the Lieutenant Governor come?
Your father told me, child.
Will we ever have a house like this, Mother? As great as the Pynchon house?
Your father's not as pushing a man as Colonel Pynchon. They do tell he has got a great grant of land in Maine, 40,000 acres or more. Oh, but how, I don't know.
Mother, look, there's the spring. Remember? The spring where that awful man used to look at the witches' faces.
Oh, no.
Please, Mother, I may see a witch's face in it, too.
Very well, then.
Maule's Spring, it's called. And the water, they say, will kill you if you drink it.
What nonsense. Oh! Child, what ails thee?
Mother, he looked at me.
Who looked at you?
The sun. He just passed us to go through that door there for the servants. 'Twas Maul's son, Mother, the carpenter who built this house.
Oh.
Mother, will I die? His eye was like his father's eye before they hanged him for a witch.
Why, Ninny, what dost thou know of old Maul's eye? Thou never saw'st it.
Oh, it was a terrible eye. Mother, let me go home.
Make way, make way.
Come. There's his worship, the Lieutenant Governor.
Mother, I don't want to go in that house.
What? And thou with thy new muslin dress? Come with me before I give thy hair a tug that will make thee scream.
Worshipful sir.
Hey, what's this? Where's your master, Colonel Pynchon, man? Sick of bed on the day I come to pay my respects, eh?
Worshipful Governor, sir, my master sits in his new study.
Perhaps the Colonel has sipped too often of his own punch. Go wake your master, friend, and tell him we are come.
The Colonel gave orders, your worship, he was not to be disturbed.
Insolence.
I beg your worship's pardon.
Which is no fault of thine, sirrah. Well, then, come along, good Master Edwards. I see the poor Lieutenant Governor will have to rouse the Colonel himself.
Yes, your worship.
Show the way, man, show the way.
Your worship, but the Colonel gave particular orders not to be disturbed.
Lead the way, rascal. Before I give thee a touch of my whip across the face.
Softly, Master Edwards, all in due time.
Your worship is most gracious before this outrage. After you, your worship, and it please you.
Now then, my man, where's thy master's study?
That one, sir, your worship, the studded door, sir.
Give me thy crop, good Master Edwards, and I'll wrap Resurrection Day on the new door. Thank you. Oh, there, Pynchon, my friend. I've come the distance from Boston town to bid thee good fortune. Wake up there and greet your governor's lieutenant.
I don't hear a sound within.
Your worship, you must find it in your heart to forgive us.
I recollect your face, young man, but you have the advantage of me.
The Pynchon's son, your worship.
I am the colonel's son, your worship. My horse cast his shoe as I came. I'm much behind my hour. My father's man tells me the colonel failed to greet your worship.
Where is your father, sir? He does not answer to the governor's rapping.
I will tickle his ear this time. Pynchon! Stay there within! Pynchon!
If it please your worship, I would not stand on ceremony. Let us go in.
I cannot understand this.
Let the young Pynchon go in first. It would not be seemly for us to catch old Pynchon drunk in his cups. Oh, dear me, and not for his son, neither. Was not Ham punished for seeing his father Noah snoring after his wine?
After you, your worship.
Boy, I will close my eyes.
Oh, your worship, this is disgraceful.
It is indecent.
Well, let's open the door. Now then, Pynchon, do you greet your governor's lieutenant so? Oh, man.
What? The wretch. He sleeps by his desk. Oh, Father, for shame.
Why, he's even spilled the wine on his collar and
Father!
Is it possible?
It's blood. Blood?
What? Is it death?
Oh, Father.
Father. God hath given him blood to drink.
Who spoke? Who spoke there?
What? Does he speak? Does Pynchon speak?
A voice. There was a voice.
Let's leave him in his new house.
That voice.
Stop staring at death, man. Come along. This is a tragic day. You hear a hum in your ears? Come.
And so passed the first of the Pynchons, dead on the day the house of the Seven Gables opened its doors to life. Folk whispered, of course, folks always do, and there were those who had heard Maule's cry from the gallows, who shook their heads about the blood that had gushed from the colonel's mouth onto the fine linen of his shirt front. But others, the more sober kind, remembered the colonel's cough, and among these were the doctors. Apoplexy, they said, and buried him. The young Pynchon grieved, but he was a Pynchon and a serious man, too. And now, wasn't he also a great man in the Commonwealth? And beside his riches, the inheritor of 40,000 acres. a barony in Maine. But was he? Was he? Listen. What do you hear?
No. No, not here. No, not this. No.
What does he search for? The new head of the House of Pynchon. What makes him open these desk drawers and tap walls in the dead of night and read through a library of books? He reads so rapidly, too, by candlelight. What can it be? Ah, Master Pynchon, sir, I'm honored. Will you come in, sir? It's only a hot...
Give you good day, Maul. Maul, I have a question to ask thee, a foolish question.
Will you take the stool with the back, Master Pynchon?
Eh?
It's the only stool with a back I own.
Oh, yes. Maul, my father...
A great tragedy. Great tragedy.
Yes, a great tragedy. Maul, when thou wast building the house of the Seven Gables...
The Pynchon house?
My father, did he ever ask you to make some secret place?
Secret place?
Yes, where, jewels might be kept hidden in a wall, or papers, important papers.
Ah, like a will?
Yes, exactly, like a will.
Or a deed?
Yes, or a deed.
No, Master Pynchon. Your worshipful father never gave me any such command.
No?
No, Master Pynchon.
I see.
Ah, well. The shadow went around and around sundial under the gable hundreds of times, thousands of times, and the hair on young Master Pynchon's head grew gray, and then he was no longer young Master Pynchon, but old Master Pynchon. And then there was a new Master Pynchon, and that new Master Pynchon, not the old new one, but the new one. How the shadow on the sundial races and races around. And there's been a revolution, and Maine is a state in the new country. But somehow, the Pynchons can't ever prove that they have land up there. They can't find the deed. And somewhere, down an alley in some hut of a house, there are malls, too. But why bother about them? No one else does. Today is 1850, and there are railroad trains and factories and newspapers. But even so, in Salem, they still remember, here and there, the awful history of the house with the seven gables.
Oh, morning, Judge Pynchon.
Ah, my good man, my dear Uncle Vedder. Beautiful morning, beautiful...
Yes, I was just going down to the old house, Your Honor, to pick up your cousin Miss Hepzibah's refuse and that.
Oh, yes. My dear cousin Hepzibah. Yes, I'll drop in on her one of these days.
Oh, Uncle Vedder. Good morning to you.
Well.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Hargrave.
Good morning.
Well, Uncle Vedder, this is a great day in the history of Pynchon Street, isn't it?
A great day, sir.
Mm-hmm.
The sunlight, you mean, Mr. Hargrave?
Oh, Uncle Vedder, no. Haven't you heard? Miss Hepzibah opens a penny shop today. The house of the Seven Gables is looking up.
What do you mean, sir?
Exactly what I say. Miss Hepzibah Pynchon is now waiting for her first customer. Let us pray for her success. Good morning, sir. Good morning, Uncle Vedder.
Good morning, Mr. Hargrave.
Who is that young whippersnapper?
That's Mr. Hargrave, Your Honor. He's the how do you call him? The fellow who makes pictures out of sunlight, that newfangled business?
Daguerreotypist.
Aye, sir, that's right, however you say it. Anyways, he has a room up on one of the gables in your cousin Hepzibah's house.
And Miss Hepzibah opens a penny shop?
Well, sir, she's been complaining about the hard times.
Oh, well, perhaps I'd better drop in to see her. Good morning to you, my dear Uncle Vedder.
Good morning, George.
A beautiful morning. My dear Hepzibah, it's Jaffrey, Cousin Jaffrey.
You.
I've been meaning to pay you a little call, Hepzibah, but I've been so busy. So busy.
My eyes, I can't see well.
Oh, dear cousin, compose yourself. Why are you so frightened of one who loves you?
Don't talk that way.
Now, cousin, let us remember who we are. We must never forget that. It imposes certain obligations on us, that glorious association.
What are you talking about, Jeffrey?
Family affection, dear cousin. Family affection and family obligation.
I have an obligation to only one. Yes, to him.
Let us not mention that. Let us forget disgrace.
He is all I wish to remember.
Well, cousin, it is not wise to brood on crime, and may I say on crime's just punishment. However, is it wise, dear cousin, to remain on here in this old house? You, a Pynchon, displaying your poverty to the town by conducting a penny shop.
I must live. Do you think I enjoy degrading myself this way?
You could live in comfort, if I may say so, in luxury at my country place.
No, never.
Well, then, at least let me help you with a little money.
Take money from you?
Exactly, cousin. It will be given with a loving heart.
Take money from you who bore witness against your own kin and condemned him to a living death.
Hepzibah, how dare you? Do you defend a murderer?
Clifford was no murderer.
The jury judged him one, a murderer of his own uncle.
They judged from your testimony.
Well, would you have had me lie?
Go away. Go away and let me die in peace. I will take nothing
What?
from you.
You-
Nothing.
Woman, do you bandy words with... Good morning, dear cousin. Good morning.
Clifford. My poor, dear Clifford.
Here we are, miss. The old pension place. Can you see in the dark? Well, you'll find the big door in there. Keep a knocking. Good night, miss.
Good night.
Who is it that knocks this time of the night?
Good evening, Cousin Hepzibah.
Cousin Hepzibah. Who are you, girl? Why, you can't be the little country cousin. You can't be Cousin Pinchin's daughter, Phoebe.
Yes, Cousin Hepzibah, I'm Phoebe. I just got off the omnibus.
Oh, come in, child. But what brings you from the country?
Didn't you get the letter?
I got no letter.
Oh, why, you see, Mother is marrying again, and we thought it might be best I went a visiting a while.
Oh, no, you could not stay here in this old house with me, the old woman. You're welcome for the night, of course.
Oh, I won't be a guest, ma'am. I mean to work. Oh, what an enormous room. Might I hold the lamp high, Cousin Hepzibah, and look around?
It was a proud room once.
Oh, that portrait, ma'am, over the fireplace. Is that our ancestor? The great old Colonel Pynchon who built this house and died his first day in it?
That's his portrait.
How stern, ma'am. And how cruel. Oh, Father used to tell me all the stories about him. About the great land he was to receive in Maine.
That was rightly ours, too. Others have it now. Yes, but it's ours. Sooner or later, the courts will allow it.
But that was almost 200 years ago, ma'am.
What of that?
Well, I never bother my head about it, ma'am. It's just the story. The Colonel. He's the self-same one that the old witch Moll cursed.
Yes, and outside is the spring that was called Moll Spring.
And to think that all happened.
Well, now get to bed. In the morning, we'll decide about you.
That picture of the colonel. I'd never think, ma'am, our ancestors could be so cruel looking. Mother, where am I? Oh, it's Cousin Hepzibah's house. And there's the moonlight on the bedpost. Oh, who is that? Cousin Hepzibah, is anything the matter?
Who is it? Come, brother. It's Arthur's child, Phoebe Pinch.
Brother?
She frightened me at first. Pretty.
Yeah.
Hold the lamp higher, sister. Let me watch the light on her hair. Yes. Gold hair. Gold.
This is my brother Clifford, your cousin. They brought him home. He has come from his long trip.
Beautiful. Beautiful. The light on her hair.
Oh, leave everything to me, Cousin Hepzibah. I enjoy working in the kitchen. And you'll see we'll have a very pleasant breakfast for Cousin Clifford when he comes downstairs. Cousin, oh, what a beautiful locket you have about your neck.
It is a miniature.
Oh, may I look? Oh, what a handsome man.
It is your cousin Clifford when he was young.
Oh, no.
Oh, he was beautiful. Beautiful. And he loved everything beautiful. Can you not see the features still?
And the face is quite like Cousin Clifford's. Why, ma'am, if Cousin Clifford loves beautiful things, let me run out to the garden for a moment and I'll pluck some flowers. There's a handsome silver vase in the dining room. Mind the bacon, ma'am. I'll be right back.
Good morning.
Oh.
Don't tell me you came out of the house of the Seven Gables. My name is Hallgrave. I'm a daguerreotypist. I live under that gable up there.
Well, I'm Phoebe Pinch. I'm on a visit. I've come out to cut some roses for the breakfast table in honor of my cousin Clifford's homecoming.
Home? Is he home?
Yes. Do you know him?
Well, only by reputation. I hope you won't think me rude if I make a request this early in our acquaintanceship.
Oh.
I should like to ask you to come down to my shop in town on any good sunshiny day so that I may make your picture. Out of sunlight, the new method, you know.
Oh, yes. Yes, I've heard. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
It's curious, but the sunlight brings out real character in the face, better even than a painter's brush. Here, let me show you. I have an example here in my case.
Oh?
By the way, it's a relative of yours. Here, look at that face.
Why, that's the man in the portrait in the living room. That's Colonel Pynchon, my ancestor.
No, my dear young lady, this is a living relative of yours, a cousin, I presume. A distinguished citizen and a judge, the Honorable Jaffrey Pynchon.
Why, he's the image of the man in the portrait. And as cruel looking.
That's exactly what I want you to see.
Did you take this picture, sir?
No, this gentleman here only knows me as a face that passes him in the street. A colleague took it. I bought it for sentimental reasons.
You're an odd young man.
Am I?
You are.
And I think you are a sunbeam.
Well, I must go in now. Perhaps my cousin Clifford has already come downstairs. There's one Pynchon, Mr. Hallgrave, whose picture shows him as sweet and as
Do you
kindly...
not know about your cousin Clifford?
Next to nothing. He seems so childlike.
Childlike? There have been people who thought otherwise. But they may have been wrong. Goodbye, Phoebe Pynchon, and don't forget about the first sunny day you can spare me.
No, I shan't.
Good morning, young woman. I was not aware that Miss Hepzibah had already hired an assistant.
I am Miss Hepzibah's cousin, sir.
Her cousin? Well, now we must be kin. Let me see. You would be Arthur's child, Mary. Dolly. No, Phoebe.
Yes, sir, Phoebe. And You are my cousin Geoffrey?
Yes, my dear, yes. Come, my pretty little cousin. Let old cousin Geoffrey kiss you.
Oh.
Well?
Oh. Excuse me, cousin. I did not mean to be unkind. It was just that my head turned away when you bent over me.
What's the matter, young woman? Are you afraid of anything?
Oh, no, sir, but perhaps you wish to speak to Cousin Hepzibah.
You seem a bit upset, my dear. Has anything happened? There have been no strange new arrivals here, possibly? One that innocent young girls might easily be upset by seeing?
Why, sir, there's no one here but Cousin Clifford. He's come back from his trip.
Trip? I will step into the parlor, then, child, to greet my poor cousin Clifford.
Oh, sir, hadn't I better call Cousin Hepzibah first? You see, Cousin Clifford was just falling asleep after breakfast.
Your manners, child, your manners. Remember, you are the stranger in this house, not I. Step aside, please.
Geoffrey.
Oh, Hepzibah, I was just about to step in to greet my dear cousin Clifford.
No, I will not permit it.
Oh.
Hepzibah, you realize what you're saying? Do you wish to deny the brother whom you love all the delicacies of life I will be able to give him in his downcast state?
I want to protect Clifford, and here he's with people he loves.
I was about to offer him the hospitality of my country place.
This is his home while I live.
Woman, stand aside. I must see Clifford.
No.
Cousin.
Hepzibah.
He's waiting.
Hepzibah, fall down on your knees and kiss his feet. Kiss Geoffrey's feet and beg him to have mercy, not to come in. Beg him to stay away on your knees. Beg him.
You hear?
Very well, then. After all he's been through. And now he's returned to his home. Well, possibly it would be best if I waited a while before seeing him.
Beg him, Hepzibah.
Yes.
Beg him to stay away on your knees, Hepzibah.
Cousin, good morning to you. And you, my dear child. May you be most happy during your little visit here. Yes. Ladies.
Cousin Hepzibah. Geoffrey, when he became angry, he looked just like the daguerreotype Mr. Hargrave has. And the daguerreotype, he looks just like the picture in the living room. The picture of Colonel Pynchon from old times.
Hush, Phoebe, hush.
And that cough. Is it not like the cough the Colonel had? Like a man choking in his blood?
Child.
Remember the story. The story of Andrew Mall.
Good evening, Miss Phoebe. And what do you seek, staring like that into Mall Spring, the site of a witch?
Good evening, Mr. Hargrave. When you look down there, dreaming sort of, you do seem to see strange faces staring up at you out of the water.
And that makes you sad?
Oh, no. No, it's that I must go away for a few days, and I'm sorry I have to leave my cousins. They need me, Mr. Hargrave.
Oh, you think so? I wonder if you only imagine that. Phoebe, you're very lovely.
Mr. Hargrave, you mustn't look at me. You mustn't look at me that way.
Oh, Pynchon, are you too afraid of the evil eye?
You're a very strange man. You remind me of something.
Of what?
I don't know. Goodbye, Mr. Hargrave. Please take care of my cousins while I'm away.
Yes, for you, even I will.
And in thy right hand lead with thee. Oh, it's so hard to see the priest. The mountain nymph, sweet liberty.
Where's Phoebe? Little Phoebe? My little mountain nymph, sweet liberty.
She's gone, Clifford, don't you remember?
Gone? But I want her to look at her, to hear her voice, to watch the sunlight in her hair.
She will return, Clifford.
I must live through her. All my life there has been darkness.
That is past. Do not think about it, brother.
Prison. Oh, Hepzibah, you don't know. Gloom and agony day after day.
I do know a little, Clifford. This house has been a prison to me.
What did I do? He died. They took me and they put me in prison.
Clifford.
Me who loved the sunlight and all the beautiful things. And now look at me.
I'll get you the clay pipe.
You can blow soap bubbles.
No, I cannot do that. I never want to blow soap bubbles anymore. He doesn't want me to.
He? Who?
Oh, the Alphabells in the prison.
Don't be frightened, dear. It's only some child come for a stick of candy. There. Sit quietly now till I come back.
Hepzibah.
Go away. Go away.
Hepzibah, now that the child, Phoebe, has left you, I wish to see Clifford at once.
No, never.
My good woman, I have no time to waste. Let me pass.
I will never let you see him.
Do you forget who I am? Do you realize that one word from me would take that man away from you again? Forever this time.
He has suffered.
He's mad. There are people on the street who will bear me out, blowing soap bubbles from a window. Do you think I've not seen all that? Once, if I had not stared at him, the mad fool would have jumped straight down into the street.
Because you frightened
Who
him.
would believe such a thing? Come now, come. I shall see him, or I shall report him as needing expert care in an asylum.
Oh, do not frighten him. On my knees, I beg you, do not
I
frighten him.
merely wish to discuss some matters with him. Open the door.
Yes, Geoffrey. Yes.
Well, where is he?
Well, I left him standing there in the armchair.
Fetch him, Hepzibah. Quickly. I'm pressed for time.
He must be in the garden. Sit down, Geoffrey. I'll call him.
Very well. I want him here in 5 minutes. Now, look you. Here is my watch. I'll keep it in my hand. 5 minutes from this second. Have him here.
Yes, Geoffrey, yes. Please, be patient. Clifford! I cannot find him. Clifford! They will take him away. Oh, Cousin Geoffrey, Clifford has gone. I cannot find him. Oh, please wait a little longer. Cousin Geoffrey, please forgive. Cousin Geoffrey. Blood. He has drunk his own blood.
He's dead, Hepzibah. And they will come to take me, see? He's dead. Let us run away, Hepzibah, you and me, before they come to take me again. Now, get your bonnet, Hepzibah. We will run away into the sunshine, you and me.
Murder.
Hargrave, where's my cousin?
Miss Phoebe, come inside quickly.
Where are they?
They're not here. No, please, don't go into the living room.
Mr. Hargrave, what is the matter?
Look, I've just taken this daguerreotype.
That is the man on the wall. That is...
Your cousin Geoffrey, who sits inside now in the living room.
But this man is dead. And that dark stain on the waistcoat.
Blood. Yes, Miss Phoebe, your cousin Geoffrey is dead.
And Cousin Clifford? And Cousin Hepzibah?
They must have seen him and fled.
Why did they run away?
Phoebe, dear Miss Phoebe, years ago, before either of us was born, another Pynchon, an uncle of Clifford's and Jaffrey's, died, as Jaffrey just died. As now and then through the generations, Pynchons have died, coughing their lives out with blood.
Andrew Mole. Andrew Mole's curse.
It's an hereditary weakness. I fancy poor old Andrew Mole, a dealer in forbidden things, if the stories tell truth, guessed at the weakness, a kind of apoplexy. But weakness or not, your cousin Clifford was accused of the murder of his uncle on the testimony of cousin Jaffrey and spent his life in jail. That beautiful young man in Hepzibah's miniature.
You mean Clifford was innocent?
I suspect so.
Then Cousin Jaffrey. Cousin Jaffrey?
Yes, I'm sure of it.
But why? Why should he do such a monstrous thing?
Greed, Phoebe. Greed and cruelty. Look here.
What is it?
For centuries, your relatives have been searching for this. The deed to 40,000 acres of Maine land, granted the first Colonel Pynchon and never discovered. Jaffrey, when he was young, thought that his uncle knew where it was, and later believed that his uncle had passed the deed to Clifford. or that Clifford had seen the deed. That's why he was so anxious to see Clifford alone, to see somehow if he couldn't force poor Clifford's half-insane mind to remember where the deed had been hidden.
Did Clifford know?
Oh, I doubt it. I doubt if anyone knew. Until 2 hours ago, when I discovered it.
Where? How?
Behind the portrait of Colonel Pynchon on the living room wall. A touch on the frame, and it swung away like a door from the wall. And there was this. It had been hidden there nearly 200 years ago.
By whom?
By my ancestor, Andrew Mole.
You?
It is the end of the play, Phoebe. The past is dead.
Why do you smile, Mr. Moore? I mean, Mr. Holgrave.
Because, Phoebe, you and I, we can forget the past, we two. Yes, even while it lies cold now in there, we can forget it. If you will. And look where you were born to look. Only forward.
Now your face is kind.
Because it sees you as Phoebe. Phoebe Pynchon.
Here now, with his illuminating comments, is our friend and critic, Mr. Bennett Cerf.
In the year 1851, the high noon of American letters, two great novels were being written in the Berkshire Hills of western Massachusetts. At Pittsfield, Herman Melville was wrestling mightily with Moby Dick, the white whale. And nearby Lenox, Nathaniel Hawthorne was pouring his memories of Salem into the house of the Seven Gables. Hawthorne had developed slowly. After graduating from Bowdoin College, he had returned to Salem, that ancient and ghost-ridden town, where, in his own phrase, he did not live but only dreamed of living. During those obscure and melancholy years, he experimented with short tales and sketches, hesitantly and feebly at first, then with a surer hand as they began to be published. Gradually, he emerged from the world of shadows. At the age of 38, he married, and a little later became surveyor of the port of Salem. When he lost this office through politics, he retired to the Berkshires, and in a burst of creative energy wrote in 3 years the 3 great novels on which his fame most surely rests: The Scarlet Letter, The Blithedale Romance, and The House of the Seven Gables. It's interesting to note that Hawthorne dashed off the delicate and twilit novel in only 5 months, and what was for him a period of happiness and high spirits. Indeed, it was at this time that he made one of the few jokes to be found in his correspondence. On the birth of his 3rd child, he wrote to a friend, "Mrs. Hawthorne published a little work 2 months ago, which still lies in sheets, but I assure you it makes some noise in the world." His home was a primitive cottage high up in the hills. There he would breakfast on buckwheat cakes and syrup, eggs, bacon, and cocoa, and write till mid-afternoon. Then he would work in the garden or tramp the woods with Melville, or, in winter, coast down the hills with his children. Of the 3 novels which were the product of that robust period, The Scarlet Letter is the most famous, but in many respects, The House of the Seven Gables is the most successful. More than any other novel in our literature, House of the Seven Gables was filled with a sense of the past. For 2 centuries, the Hawthorne family had lived in Salem, and Nathaniel had long brooded over the memory of its greatness, and the shadow of its greatness, and the shadow of its decline. During the witchcraft mania, his great-great-grandfather, a Salem magistrate, had been cursed, along with his descendants, by some poor wretch whom he had condemned to death. And in Nathaniel's time, it seemed as though the curse might come true. His father was dead, his mother had returned to her bedchamber, never even attending family meals, and the lonely and sensitive boy spent his days reading books and dreaming of his Puritan forefathers. "I sat down by the wayside of life like a man under enchantment," he later said, "and a shrubbery sprang up around me." After Nathaniel's return from college, he resumed this solitude, living with the past, until he gradually learned to turn it to literary advantage. And so, if The House of the Seven Gables is somber and shadowy, it's because it reflects Hawthorne's own early life, for the Pynchon family is not unlike his own, silent, solitary, and haunted by an ancestral curse. I don't want to leave the impression that Hawthorne was a man eternally wrapped in gloom. As a matter of fact, he lost his job as surveyor of the port of Salem on the charge that he loafed with hard drinkers. Actually, his discharge was political, but it's true that he had a liking for what was then known as low company. And while he is reported to have sat silent through a whole evening with the Emersons, he seems never to have been tongue-tied in the taverns to which he turned his relief from his long spells of solitude. I was amused to find, as evidence of how early and steadfastly Hawthorne pursued the solitary path, a wager which he made in 1824 at the age of 20. Here's how it reads. "If I am a married man or a widower on the 14th day of November, 1836, I bind myself upon my honor to pay Jonathan A. Silly a barrel of the best old Madeira wine. I'm glad to say that he won the bet by 6 years, but that when he did marry, it was not only happily, but to his great advantage as a writer.
Thank you, Mr. Cerf.